Hello. Hello. This is COE 11 to 20, na?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Actually,
Yes,
I was not able to join. Like it took lots of time to join. That's why I'm asking because somebody else was taking class. Just a minute.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, there's a quiz coming up. Can you tell the syllabus on 8th, I believe?
Value decomposition syllabus is up to value decomposition. Okay. And your quiz, COE students quiz is on 8th. And it is of 30 minutes. And how it will be conducted, that will let you know later on. Okay.
Ma'am, in MST also the syllabus is up till LUD composition.
Yes. MST and quiz syllabus is same. Okay.
Up to main
In quiz question will be objective type. Okay.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
quiz है कब मैम?
Pardon?
quiz है कब?
8th.
8th को है ना? आप LMS check करिए.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Ma'am,
That is only 5 marks.
It is only 5 marks.
हम up to का मतलब LED आ रहा है ना?
हाँ, LUD आ ही रहा है. ठीक है. Okay. So in the last class we discussed about the interpolation. I told you if the data is given to you, then with the help of the data we can find out a function. That function will be in the form of polynomial. Okay, that function will help you to compute the value at any point in between the data also. Okay, so we have discussed like if the two data points are available, suppose x0 and y0 and x1, y1 are available, then we can compute a polynomial of degree, at least of degree 1, in the form of Lagrange polynomial, that is L0x f of x0 plus L1x f of x1, where L0x and L1x are Lagrange fundamental polynomials, and the value of L0x, it is L0, this is x minus x1 upon x0 minus x1, yes, and L1x is x minus x0. When this is L1, then x1 point it will not be in the numerator, and in the denominator we will subtract y x1 minus x0. Okay, so that we have done in the previous class, and after that we will compute this P1x. This P1x is called interpolating polynomial. Okay, interpolating polynomial, and this polynomial is having the property that P1 x0 equal to f of x0. This fx0 is what? This fx0 is nothing, y of y0, and this fx1 is your y1. So this is nothing, only the notation. P1 x0 equal to fx0 and P1 x1 equal to f of x1. This is the property that is satisfied by the polynomial P1. That's why it is called interpolating polynomial. Okay, so let us do one example, then we will continue. That is based on the Lagrange interpolating polynomial. So example is what? Determine the Lagrange polynomial that passes through the points 2, 4 and 5, 1. Okay, so 2, 4 and 5, 1. So x point are given to you here, 2 and 5, and y point or y equal to fx is given to you as 4 and 1. Okay, so these are the data point given to you. Now we can compute a polynomial since there are 2 points. So 1 degree polynomial is possible, minimum 1 degree polynomial. Okay, so sorry, minimum or maximum, that will be the same because here 2 data point is available. So if you like you already know, if there are 2 points, so maximum 1 degree polynomial is possible. Okay, so I should say maximum L0x f of x0.
मिनिमम तो वैसे कुछ भी हो सकता है मैम.
मिनिमम तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. L1x f of x1. Okay, so L0x is what that I told you here. L0x x minus x1, x0 minus x1. So obviously x minus x1, that is x minus x1 is what? This is your x0 point, this is your x1 point, and this is your fx0 point, this is your f of x1 point. So x minus x1, this is L0, so x minus x1 will be what? 5 upon x0 minus x1, 2 minus 5. Okay, this is x0, this is x0, and this is x0, x1. Okay, the value is coming out to be what? X minus 5 upon minus 3. Similarly, compute the value of L1x, that is x minus x0 upon x1 minus x0. It is coming out to be here x minus x0. x0 is what? 2. x1 is what? 5 minus 2. That is x minus 2 upon 3. And the value of P1x will be what? It will be x minus
22.
5 upon minus 3. And the value of fx0. fx0 is what? That is 4. Okay, plus x minus 2 upon 3 into the function value f of x1 is 1. Okay, so the simplified form or after solving this, it is coming out to be minus x plus 6. Okay, minus x minus 6. This is minus x plus 6. If you want to check whether the polynomial is correct or not, then P1, we will check P1 2, P1 x0. It should be the value equal to the function value fx0. That is what P1 2 is what? Minus 2 plus 6. It is coming out to be 4. This is equivalent to function value f of x0. Okay, this is your x0 point. So P1 x0 is equal to f of x0. Okay, now compute P1 x1. P1 x1 is equal to what? Minus x1 is what? Minus 5 plus 6. It is coming out to be 1. So P1 5 is equal to the function value, that is f of x1. So this is the correct. So this also is correct, or like this is P1x that we computed, that is the interpolating polynomial that is passing through the point 2, 4 and 5. Okay, this function, what is this function? This function could be anything. Okay, that we don't know from where we are getting data. Only the data is available, and with the help of this data, we have computed this 1 degree polynomial. And suppose we want to compute value of the function. For that, data is given to you. Suppose at the point 3, 4 or 3.1, whatever. So we can compute the value of the function with the help of this polynomial, because we don't know the explicit form of the function. But with the help of this data point, we have computed this polynomial. Now that polynomial can help us to compute value of the function at any point inside the range 2 to 5. So that is the benefit of the interpolation. Okay, so here we have we explained whenever the 2 data points are available. So we computed a polynomial that is of degree 1. Now we will discuss whenever we more than 2 data points are available. Suppose data points are available. Okay, so
basically ना,
हाँ जी,
हम बेसिकली मैंने एक लाइन की इक्वेशन जो बनाई थी वो भी बिल्कुल सेम ही आ रही है जो हमारा पॉलिनोमियल है ना, उसकी जैसी आ रही है लाइन की इक्वेशन भी. मतलब 2 पॉइंट्स के केस में तो वही है, मतलब हमारा लाइन नहीं आएगी. 2 पॉइंट
केस में मैंने आपको क्या बोला था, पॉलिनोमियल इज ऑलवेज इमेज. चाहे आप ऐसे निकालिए, लैग्रांजे फॉर्म से निकालिए, और यू कैन कंप्यूट बाय एनी अदर मेथड. जैसे कि सपोज आपके पास 3 पॉइंट्स आर अवेलेबल. सो just a minute. Let me complete it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. समझ आ गया.
Just a minute. हाँ बोलिए ये क्या नाम है who is having doubt?
इसमें जैसे सबसे एंड पॉइंट्स जो थे उसमें तो वैल्यू हमेशा वेरीफाई हो गए, पर जो बीच में जिन पॉइंट्स पे हम निकालेंगे तो क्या उसमें भी नेसेसरी होगा कि हमेशा ही प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई हो जाए?
अभी मैं डिस्कस कर रही हूँ उसको, है ना. लाइक सपोज हायर डिग्री पॉलिनोमियल, लाइक सपोज n+1 data points are available. Prabhu, you also raise your hand. You can ask.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
मैम जो जैसे आप बोल रहे हो कि जैसे 3 पॉइंट्स गिवन है तो सिर्फ 2 डिग्री पॉलिनोमियल पॉसिबल है.
हाँ.
लाइक मैम वो नहीं समझ में आया मेरे को कि सिर्फ 2 डिग्री मतलब 2 डिग्री तो सफिशिएंट है ना, लेकिन हम हायर डिग्री भी तो पास करा ही सकते हैं.
हायर डिग्री. अच्छा आप ये बताइए, आपके पास 2 पॉइंट्स है तो कितने डिग्री का पॉलिनोमियल फॉर्म होगा?
मतलब लाइक इनफाइनाइट भी हो सकता है उसमें, लाइक वो कैसे डिपेंड कर रहा है?
नहीं, मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ
नहीं.
कितने डिग्री का फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. इफ यू हैव 2 डेटा पॉइंट्स तो मैक्सिमम
Yes, ma'am.
कितने डिग्री का पॉलिनोमियल फाइंड आउट कर सकता है?
फाइंड आउट मतलब
कंस्ट्रक्ट कर सकते हैं. आपके पास 2 डेटा पॉइंट्स है तो आपके पास सपोज x0 y0 एंड x1 y1 है, ठीक है.
यस मैम.
How you can compute a polynomial? आपके पास equation of line है because from these 2 points only a 1 degree polynomial or a straight line can pass.
मतलब लाइक ठीक है मैं समझ गया कि
Understand?
सफिशिएंट पॉलिनोमियल कौन सा पास कर सकता है उससे, वो
From these 2
n-1
points.
का होगा.
Yes, these 2 points. If you have 3 points, then
Ma'am,
maximum 2
basic-
degree polynomial is possible that will passes through these 3 points.
यस मैम.
मैम बेसिकली ना उसका डाउट यही था कि मतलब पास तो जितनी जो मर्जी कर सकता है, पास तो
but
2
हम
भी कर सकता है,
construct
3 भी, लेकिन कंस्ट्रक्ट यही कर सकते हैं मतलब इसको 1 डिग्री वाले.
Suppose n+1 data points are available. Higher degree, we are not discussing about the higher degree polynomial. Suppose n+1 data points are available to you. Okay, so let us suppose these data points we are getting from some function. Okay, let us suppose there is some function. Suppose this is the function y equal to fx. Okay, and now we are computing a polynomial with these n data points. Suppose x0 y0, x1 y1, xn yn. How many points? We started from 0.
n+1.
That's why n+1 data points. So suppose the point, these are the point. Let's suppose these are the point. Okay, so this is what? This is the polynomial that is passing through these n+1 data points. Okay, so this is your y equal to fx blue line, and this is your polynomial that we are constructing with the help of these n+1 data points. So these are the points. Suppose this is x0 y0, this is the point x1 y1, and so on. Suppose x and yn. Okay, so this polynomial Pnx will agree with the function fx at these data points. Understand? That means Pnxi equal to yn. Okay, but in between you may get some error. There you may get some error. So whatever the polynomial we are constructing, that will agree at these points with the help of those points we are computing this polynomial Pnx. Okay, so Pnx will agree with the function at these points, but in between there may be errors. You understand? So this is the error.
Yes.
That we are getting. So as I think you who asked, like Ananya asked, like this P1x is giving you value at x0 and x1 equal to the function value, but in between you cannot say that this polynomial is approximating the function as it is. No, it may have some error. Okay, how much error we are getting, that we'll discuss later on. So Pnxi equal to yxi, but in between you may get some error, that we'll discuss later on. Okay, so how to construct?
Depend करेगा हमने किस.
हाँ, डिपेंड करेगा. अभी हम इसका एक एग्जांपल भी लेंगे, है ना. तो उस पर भी डिपेंड करेगा कि आप कितना, जैसे कि हमने यहाँ पर देखा यू आर गेटिंग टू मच एरर इन बिटवीन. ओके, अगर हम यहाँ पर कुछ और भी पॉइंट्स ले लें, सपोज वी आर टेकिंग सम मोर पॉइंट, maybe here and here, so this polynomial will be what, like that, so error will be reduced. So if the number of point will increase, then the error will decrease. Okay, but the polynomial size will increase. Okay, now one more thing that I want to discuss here about this polynomial. That is what actually, yes.
हम बेसिकली ये ऐसा नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर हम 2 पॉइंट्स भी लें, अच्छा हायर डिग्री की बात कर रहे हैं तो ट्रू है, लेकिन अगर कम डिग्री का होता है उसमें तो 2 पॉइंट्स
हायर डिग्री की बात इसलिए कर रहे हैं, सपोज आपने सिर्फ 2 पॉइंट लिए x0 एंड सपोज दिस इज x1, कितना ज्यादा एरर आएगा,
समझ गया था,
है ना? तो अगर हम जितने ज्यादा पॉइंट लेंगे उतना ज्यादा एरर रिड्यूस कर पा रहे हैं ना, जितना उतनी बड़ी डिग्री का पॉलिनोमियल होगा, कॉम्प्लेक्स होता जाएगा प्रॉब्लम, बट आपका जो रिजल्ट होगा दैट इज मच मच बेटर. ओके,
यस, थैंक यू.
ओके, सो one more point I want to write because it is important. So ठीक है, suppose n plus 1 data points are available to you, suppose x0, y0, x1, yn, then we can compute a polynomial of degree n. A polynomial, its maximum degree is what? That is n. Okay, that will be what? Then p and x equal to summation l I x f of xi I equal to 0 to n. Okay, this is equal to what? It is equal to L0x f of x0, L1x f of x1, and so on, plus ln x f of xn. Okay, what is this lx? I'm writing the general form of lx, or I should write first L0x so that it will be easy to understand. L0x is what? I told you points are available, x0, x1, xn. These are the x values, and y equal to fx values are what? That is y0, maybe fx0, whatever you want to write, it's up to you. Okay, so yn can also be written as fx0, fx1.
मैम प्रीवियस स्लाइड करना एक बार.
Okay, now L0x is what? How many points are here? N plus 1 data point. Whenever we are computing L0x, just recall previous for 1 degree. When 2 data points are available, L0x is what? That is of degree 1. Okay, this point x0 is not included, x1 is included, and in the denominator we are subtracting by x0. Okay, the same concept we'll use here. L0 is associated to x0 first value. So we will do, we will use other point, that is what? X minus x1, x minus x2, x minus xn. Okay, and in the denominator we will subtract by all other point with from x0 only, x0 minus x2. So you can keep remember this formula like that only, x0 minus xn. So in general we can write it as Lix, that is what? X minus x0, x minus x1. When it is I, then xi point will not be there, so x minus xi minus 1, x minus xi plus 1. Okay, x minus xn upon, in the denominator we will subtract all element with by xi only, x minus x0, x minus xi minus x1, xi minus
L0 x0 आएगा ना, वहाँ पे ऊपर जो आपने इक्वेशन लिखी है उसमें x0 आएगा.
यहाँ पे तो x0 ही है, यहाँ पे आपका
L0 x
L0
x, अच्छा ठीक है, ऐसे आता है मैम, पता नहीं मेरे को.
L0 लिख सकते हैं, L1 लिखेंगे, L1x you can compute. Li का मतलब क्या? I will take value from 0 to n. So in place of I it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Okay.
आप समझिए.
xi plus 1, this is Only notation in different book you will get different notation, but I'm using these notation. So it's up to you. Main thing is how you understand. Okay, so this is LIX. So PNX will be what? PNX will be like I have already written here. PNX is what? L0x, FX0, L1x, FX1, LNX, FXN. This FX0 nothing as Y0. So you can understand it in any of the form. YN. Okay, Y0x, YN. Okay, so this is what? This is this LIX are called LIX. This is the Lagrange fundamental polynomial, and the property of these Lagrange polynomials that I discussed in the previous class also, LIXJ equal to 1 or 0 if I equal to j and I is not equal to j. Why it is so? You can verify it here also. You can verify it from here also. L0x. If I ask here L0x0, what would be the value? L0 x0. I'm putting x equal to x0. So what you are getting here? X0 minus x1, x0 minus x2, x0 minus x1. Numerator and denominator are same, then the value will be 1. Okay, if this and this value are same, L0 is corresponding to x0, then the value is 1. If I'm writing L0 x1, what is the value? L0 x1 will be what? That means we are
0.
putting x as x1. So the first term is 0. So all values will be 0. Okay. So that's why I'm writing in a general form LIXJ. So LIXJ, x equal to xj. Okay. Xj we will put as x0. That means this is different from this. The value is 0. If it is same, the value is 1. So it is the important property. One more thing that I want to write here.
Ma'am?
Yes.
हाँ LIX में आपने जो डिनोमिनेटर में लिखा है वहाँ पे xi माइनस xi प्लस 1 वाली जो टर्म है बस यहाँ पे xi आएगा और उस लास्ट वाली में भी.
Okay, one more property of these polynomials is what? What is that property? Let us explain with the help of 1 degree polynomials, then it will be easy to understand. I told you L0x is what? L0x is x minus x1, x0 minus x1. L1x is what? X minus x0, x1 minus x0. Can you compute the value of L0x plus L1x? L0x plus L1x. What is coming out to be? L0x is what? X minus x1 upon x0 minus x1 plus x minus x0 upon x1 minus x0. What is the value? It is always coming out to be 1 because when you will, this is x1 minus x0 and this is x0 minus x1. Okay, when you will write, you are taking minus sign common. This minus is here. So this x and this x is getting cancelled. The value is coming out to be what? This minus, this is plus. So x0 minus x1 upon x0 minus x1, it is coming out to be 1. Okay. So just keep remember, this is the property of Lagrange fundamental polynomial. This summation Li x I equal to 1 to n is equal to 1. You can verify it also here, but for the large value, you have to do lot many manipulation, but just keep remember that the summation of Lix is always equal to 1. Okay, so this is yes.
हम वो रिमेम्बर नहीं हो रहा मैम ये वाला जो आपने लिखा है L0x LIX मतलब ये पता नहीं लग रहा है कैसे. वो तो समझ आ गया था सिंपल वाला. ये तो समझ आ गया था मैम कि कैसे लिखे मतलब x1 पहले लिखनी है.
नहीं ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि n डिग्री को कैसे लिखना है इसको है.
मतलब इसको याद कैसे करें मैम दोनों को कि पैटर्न पता नहीं लग रहा था.
कैसे याद करना है? like suppose there are 3 points are available: x0 y0, x1 y1, x2 y2. Right? Lagrange polynomial for these 2 points. P, there are 3 points, so maximum 2 degree polynomial is possible.
Yes,
that will be what? L0x, f of x0, L1x, f of x1, L2x, f of x2. Okay. Now L0x. L0x, that means x0 point will not be in the numerator. So x minus, what are the left point? X1 and x2. X minus x1, x minus x2 upon, in the denominator, what you will write? X0 minus x1. This will remain same. Here x, here you are having x0. This x0 is associated with this. x0 minus x2. Now tell me the value of L1x. बताइए क्या आएगा?
Okay, ma'am. X minus x0
हाँ.
into x minus x2 divide by x0 नहीं x1 minus
X1 minus
x0. Yes, हम समझ आ गया. ठीक है. x1 minus x2.
This is very simple to keep remember. Similarly, L2x. Tell me the value. X L2x.
And 2 तो नहीं आएगा न्यूमरेटर में, तो x minus x0 into x minus x1 और divided by 2 आएगा इसमें x2 minus x0 into x2 minus x1.
Simple.
Yes.
ठीक है. तो आपको just
Thank you,
properties याद रखना है कि L0 that I told already. Lixj equal to 1 and when I equal to j 0 otherwise. And summation of Lix is always 1. We will use it later on. Now let us do one example. Like I have already done 2-degree polynomial. Let's do one example. It is a very, very good example. There you will understand the concept of interpolation properly. Okay, let's do this example. Suppose some data is given to you. This is the example given in Warden Fair also. Suppose a function fx equal to 1 upon x is given to you, and x is given as 2, 2.75 and 4. Okay, this is the value of x. Put that. Suppose here data point for the function is not given. Here the function is given to you, and you have to approximate this function with the help of given data point. It will compute function value at 2. What is coming out to be 1 by 2? The value is 0.5. 1 upon 2.75. The value is 0.3636, and the value of 1 by 4, it is 0.25. Okay. Now, what you have to do? Compute or interpolate function like x equal to at 3. Because आपको अगर हम we don't know this function. Let's just forget about it. So data point are what? 2, 0.5, 2.75, 0.3636, and 4, 0.25. Okay. And compute the value at x equal to 3. 3 is what? In between the range. So you can compute this with the help of interpolation polynomial. So what we have to do? We have to compute first interpolating polynomial. Okay. So what is interpolating polynomial coming out to be? Since there are 3 data points, so L0x we can compute. That is what? X minus, this is your x0 point. This is your x0 point. This is x1 point. This is x2 point. So L0x will be what here? L0x, x minus x1, x minus x2 upon x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2. So what would be the value here? It will be x minus 2.75, x minus 4 upon 2 minus 2.75 and 2 minus 4. Okay, so the value is coming out to be 2 by 3, x minus 2.75, x minus 4. Okay, this is L0x. Similarly, we can compute the value of L1x. That is x minus 2, x minus 4 upon 2.75 minus 2, 2 minus 0.75 minus 4. The value is coming out to be minus 16 upon 15, x minus 2, x minus 4. And L2x is coming out to be x minus 2, x minus 2.75 upon 4 minus 2, 4 minus 2.75. The value is 2 upon 5, x minus 2, x minus 2.75. Now we can compute the value of polynomial, that is second degree polynomial maximum. So L0x, this value, fx 0.5. So 2 upon 3, x minus 2.75, x minus 4 and the multiplication with 0.5. Okay, plus L1x fx1 minus 16 upon 15 x minus 2 x minus 4 into the value. Okay, I've written with this value only. This is the value 0.3636. Okay, plus 2 upon 5 x minus 2 x minus 2.75 and this value multiply 0.25.
0.25.
Okay, so after simplifying this value, what we are getting, and just you just do multiply and check addition and subtraction, whatever is coming out to be. So P2x is coming out to be, I'm writing final value, that is 1/22 x square minus 35 upon 88x plus 49 upon 44. Okay, if we'll compute the value at 3, P2 3 is coming out to be what? After putting all these values, it is 29 upon 88, that is 0.
Why?
Yes.
Disturbance theory.
The value is what?
Disturbance theory.
0.32955. Okay, if we check function value f of 3, it is coming out to be what? 1/3. What is the value of 1/3?
0.33.
So there is a difference between the polynomial value and the function value, but approximately values are almost same, but there is a difference. There is an error. If you want to check P3x f of 3, so you will can get the value here 0.32955 minus 0.3336. So this is the error that you are getting between the approximating polynomial and the function value. This is the exact value and this is the approximate value. This is the approximate value that we are getting with the help of polynomial that I told you already. Okay, and this is the exact value because the function is given to you, but always you are not getting function. So you can compare here that the polynomial that we are constructing, this polynomial will give you the approximate value of the function, not exact value. Okay, how much variation will be there, that would depend on the polynomial and the function value. Okay, let us explain it with the help of one let's see the graph of both the things. Okay, I've just drawn the graph here. Is it graph is visible?
Oh yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you can see here, this is the graph for the function fx equal to 1/x. Okay, and this is for the polynomial, and you will check here at the point 2.75, x equal to 2, this is the point, this is 2.75 and the 4, these are the value, and in between you are getting variation. Okay, so the polynomial will give you error accordingly. It is not like at every point you are not getting same error. If you see near x equal to 2.75, so this error is less, but here at 3.5 error is more, like, so it depends. So everywhere you are not getting same error, you will get error according to the difference between the polynomial and the function value. You understand? If you have any doubt, then discuss.
मैम आई थिंक जो लैग्रांज है उसकी पैराबोलिक नेचर है ना, तभी उसका ऐसा बन रहा है.
बेटा कोई भी निकालोगे 3 पॉइंट है ना, 3 पॉइंट है, हमेशा वो पैराबोलिक ही आएगा, अगर सेकंड डिग्री पॉलिनोमियल आएगा तो.
यस
मैम, तो कई बार हो सकता है ना कि ऐसे कुछ केसेस में लीनियर ज्यादा अच्छा बैठेगा हायर डिग्री से.
कैसे बैठेगा, डिपेंड करता है कि आपका फंक्शन क्या है.
यस मैम, तो लाइक हम कैसे चूज करेंगे कि
आप कैसे
लीनियर
चूज नहीं करोगे, आपको सिर्फ ये पता है कि देयर इज एन डेटा पॉइंट है आपके पास में, जैसे कि आपको यहाँ पे 1/3 फंक्शन दिया है, ठीक है.
Yes,
Let's discuss here. So function is fx equal to 1/3. Okay, and you have to approximate it with the help of some polynomial. Suppose point is what, from 1 to suppose 5. आपको पता है 1, like this is 0, this is 1.
1/x फंक्शन.
Okay, आपको पता है फंक्शन का ग्राफ कैसे होगा, ऐसे ही होगा कुछ.
यस मैम.
Whatever. So आप जैसे आपने यहाँ पे बोला कि एक मिनट, something like that. Okay, you are saying like if we construct a linear polynomial, तो आपके पास क्या आएगा ये? Okay, if you are taking
मैम ऐसा थोड़ी ना आएगा, हम हर एक पॉइंट से ज्वाइन करेंगे ना।
भाई 1 और 5 पॉइंट कैसे होंगे? ये आपका 1 पॉइंट है, 1 and 1
ये
by
ऐसा ही
3
आएगा।
and 5 and 1 by 3.
अच्छा बस 2 ही पॉइंट्स कंसीडर कर रहे हैं हम।
भाई स्ट्रेट लाइन का मतलब क्या है? स्ट्रेट लाइन आप ज्वाइन कर रहे हो तो इसका मतलब तो वही होगा ना?
हम
Yes,
नहीं, जैसे मैं कह रहा हूँ कि अगर 5 पॉइंट्स गिवन है तो हम 1 और 2 को पहले ज्वाइन करेंगे, फिर 2 और 3 को, ऐसे नहीं होगा।
ऐसे एक्चुअली वो फिर ना वो डिफरेंट प्रोसीजर हो जाता है, ठीक है?
अच्छा लाइक हम बस,
I understand you are saying like if we join it with the help of this.
यस मैम, यस
join
मैम।
this. Okay, that is a piecewise interpolation. That is different from this question. ठीक है?
अच्छा
Okay, so so that's why what we are doing, we are finding a polynomial that is passing all these 3 points together. Okay, we are not computing a piecewise polynomial. We are computing
Yes,
a
ma'am.
polynomial that will interpolate all these points. तो आप देखेंगे अगर आप सिंगल स्ट्रेट लाइन से
हाँ,
करते हैं तो यार टू मच एरर, बट इफ यू आर
अच्छा मैम, मुझे लगा कि लीनियर में हम हर एक पॉइंट को देखेंगे,
नहीं,
वो
नहीं।
अच्छा इसमें पूरे को देखना है, ठीक है, हम समझ। थैंक यू।
So I think it should be clear how we are approximating a function with the help of interpolation function, you know? Okay, so this is what, if we have function, as we had having function here 1 by 3, so we got exact value, and this is the polynomial we obtain, we are getting this value, so we can compute error very easily. Suppose function is not given to you, suppose only the data points are available to you, then how you will compute error? How you will compute error? So that is an important thing. If you remember, like in the first chapter, we computed error bound. So in interpolation also we will get some error bound. So what is that error bound? Pnx minus fx. Fx is not always available. So error bound. Okay, it is not always, if it is available, then it is very easy to compute error. But only the data point are given to you. जैसे कि हमने बात की आपको कि आपको 10 years का population given है या फिर 50 years का population किया 10 years का आपको population given है, आपको error देखना है कि कितना ज्यादा आ रहा है, and you are constructing a polynomial, and then you are telling कि okay, in that particular year or in this particular month of that year how much population was there, that you can compute with the help of this polynomial. But exact function is not easy to compute, है ना? So in that case, you can compute an error bound with the help of a formula. Formula proof we will do later on. And I'm writing the error bound formula. That is what f n plus 1 c x upon factorial n plus 1 x minus x0 x minus x1 x minus x1. Okay, so this is called,
मतलब इसके लिए हमें ये तो दिया होना चाहिए fn plus 1 cx।
फंक्शन दिया होना चाहिए, बट ये जो फंक्शन है इसको हम किसी और तरीके से भी कंप्यूट कर सकते हैं. हाउ वी कैन कंप्यूट दैट विल डिस्कस व्हेनेवर वी विल डू द चैप्टर न्यूटन डिवाइडेड डिफरेंस, दैट वी विल डिस्कस. ओके, अगर आपको फंक्शन नहीं गिवन है तो हाउ वी कैन कंस्ट्रक्ट दिस वैल्यू, डेरिवेटिव वैल्यू, दैट विल डिस्कस लेटर ऑन. This time I'm just telling you, just keep remember formula to compute error bound for finding the difference between the exact value of the function and the approximate polynomial. Okay, so this is the formula for the error bound. Yes.
हाँ, मतलब हमें वैल्यू दी होगी fn plus 1 cx
हाँ,
के
अगर दी
एग्जाम
है
में।
तो हम इससे निकाल सकते हैं, नहीं दी है तो उसके लिए हम एक और प्रोसीजर यूज करते हैं.
इस फॉर्मूला के लिए भी मैम,
हाँ,
इस फॉर्मूला के लिए भी fn plus 1 तो हमें पता ही होना चाहिए क्योंकि वो तो हमारा न्यूमरेटर में है, वो
हाँ,
नहीं कह रहे।
वो ठीक है. अभी एक्चुअली एक चीज मिसिंग है जो हम अभी नेक्स्ट क्लास में डिस्कस करेंगे. हाँ, बट यहाँ से अभी तक हमने जितना किया उसके अकॉर्डिंग फंक्शन गिवन ही होना चाहिए. ठीक है, ओके. अभी हमने जो एक क्वेश्चन किया है ये वाला जो fx आपका 1/3 है, by using this formula compute error bound question from the book, that is Warden and Fair. Suppose the function, some example, function is given to you fx equal to 1/x, okay, and the point x0, x1, x2 are given to you. 4. X0 is 2, x1 is 2.75, and x2 is 4. Determine the error form of the polynomial and maximum error. So error bound we can compute maximum error when the polynomial is used to construct, I should say approximate, not construct. Approximate fx for x belonging to the interval 2 to. Okay, so let's compute error bound by using this formula. So just start solution. Fx equal to 1 by x. Okay, n equal to what? N का मतलब क्या है? Here,
हाँ,
yes.
किस पॉइंट पे एरर निकालना है वो तो पूछा नहीं।
देखिए आपके पास जो एरर बाउंड निकालेंगे ना, आपको एरर बाउंड का मतलब क्या होता है? मैक्सिमम एरर। तो मैक्सिमम एरर में आपका पॉइंट नहीं आएगा, आपको फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा कि किस पॉइंट पे आपकी मैक्सिमम एरर आएगी।
अच्छा ओके।
हाँ, तो आपके पास n का मतलब क्या है? And I just want to mention here n equal to 2. Why 2? Because we are starting with 0, 1, 2. This is the point that is called your n. Okay, so we have to compute third derivative of the function fx. So f dash x will be what?
minus 1 by x square.
F of x is 1 by x. F dash x minus 1 upon x square. F double dash x minus plus 2 upon x cube. F triple dash x equal to 6 upon x4, negative sign.
minus 6.
Yeah, one more thing, just keep in mind that we are taking positive value. Always error bound में हमेशा हम positive value निकालते हैं. So we are not interested in computing with the negative sign. So just remember this. 6 upon x1. Okay, after that we are computing the value of, okay, just write error bound. Okay, so f triple dash x upon factorial n plus 1. Okay, so factorial 3 आ जाएगा. X minus x0, that is x0 is what? That is your x0 is 2, x minus 2.75, and x minus 4. Okay, so f triple dash is what? We are taking mod value, so that's why you are getting 6 upon x raised to power 4. Okay, so this is the value. And then you are getting x minus 2, x minus 2.75, x minus 4. Since we are interested in computing error bound, yes.
मैं अपने फॉर्मूला में शायद मॉड में लिखवाया था, तभी पूछ रहा था। ये पहले फॉर्मूला लिखा। अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है, थैंक यू।
Okay, one more thing, like f triple dash I have kept here, also factorial 3. Okay, so this factorial 3 is cancelled by 6, 1 upon x4. I just want to mention one more thing here. Since we are computing error bound, so maximum value of the error, so we will compute maximum of this polynomial and maximum of this function. Okay, compute the maximum value of this function. So the maximum value of this function will be what? Inside the interval 2 to 4. I told you we are computing error inside the interval 2 to 4. So 2 to 4 में इसका maximum value क्या होगा? The maximum value of this function f triple dash. So maximum of 1 upon x4 in 2 to 4 will be what? It will be 1 upon, because numerator is 1 and denominator is x cubed raised to power 4. As x is increasing, this value will be this value will decrease. So that's why 2 raised to power 4. So the maximum value will be what? 2 raised to power 4. Okay, now compute maximum of this polynomial. Let us suppose this is a polynomial gx. Okay, so let us write gx is what? X minus 2, x minus 2.75, x minus 4. क्योंकि आपको maximum निकालना है. So maximum you are computing for this function value and maximum for this polynomial. So you have to compute maximum of these two values separately and then you have to combine. Okay.
मैम
Yes.
मैम ऐसे थोड़ा गलत नहीं हो जाएगा, क्योंकि मैम हो सकता है कि
Error bound
इसका x जो है हमारा वो किसी और x का मैक्सिमम आए और जो दूसरा वाला है वो हमारा किसी और x का
नहीं वो
मैक्सिमम
ठीक है, बट वी आर इंटरेस्टेड इन एरर बाउंड. एरर बाउंड का मतलब क्या होता है? मैक्सिमम एरर, जो भी मैक्सिमम एरर आ सकती है. वी आर नॉट इंटरेस्टेड in the equivalent value. We are interested maximum value of this function that we can obtain. No? So that's why we are calling it bound. Okay. So इसका maximum कैसे compute करते हैं? Polynomial का maximum we will compute g dash x equal to 0. Okay. So g dash just I'm writing here because I'm not getting too much time. So I'm just trying to do it fast. X square plus 49 upon 2x minus 22. This is the multiplication we are getting. Now put g dash x equal to 0. When g dash x equal to 0 we are getting, then we will differentiate 3x square. 3x square minus 35 upon 2. I think I have done mistake. It is 35. Okay. 35 upon 2x plus 49 upon 2 equal to 0. Compute the value of x. We are getting two values of x. That is 7 by 3 and 7 by 2. If we'll check the value at 7 by 3, this value is coming out to be 25 upon 108. If we are computing at 7 by 2, the value is coming out to be minus 9 by 16. Okay, out of this, what is the maximum value? We are not interested in negative or positive value. We are interested in the numerical value. Okay, because we are having all values in mod. Okay, so what is the maximum value? So out of these, the maximum value is this 9 by 16. So error bound will be what? Error bound will be yours 1 upon x raised to power 4, that is 2 raised to power 4 into the maximum value of the polynomial. So this value we are getting at 7 by 2 maximum value. So 9 by 16. So the answer is coming out to be here
9 by 2.
Just a minute. I have to check there is some mistake or not. 6 upon 15, everything is same. Okay. It should be value like this value is 0.00586. Please verify this value. Okay, so this is the procedure to compute error bound for the interpolating polynomial. Okay, have any doubt then ask. This time is going to be over. Okay, have any doubt then we will discuss in the next class, because this class maybe some other person is having class after this, so I have to finish.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Just wait for me. Just post.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, quiz में objective questions ही आएंगे ना?
हाँ, objective. But you have to solve those questions, na?
हाँ हाँ, that's okay.
मैम कितने क्वेश्चंस आएंगे?
I don't know this time because still it is not prepared. ठीक है? But like questions आपके ऐसे ही आएंगे जो कि अपना कर पाए within 30 minutes, है ना?
ओके मैम.
Thank you, ma'am.
ज़्यादा मतलब लंबे प्रोसीजर वाले क्वेश्चंस नहीं होंगे.
हाँ, कॉन्सेप्ट को अच्छे से पढ़ो, है ना? छोटी-छोटी चीजों को. ठीक है?
मैम, मतलब विदिन सेकंड सॉल्व होंगे क्वेश्चंस.
हाँ. सॉल्व उतना ज्यादा नहीं होगा, बट आपको कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होना चाहिए. बाइसेक्शन मेथड, when bisection method is applicable, when it is not applicable, when Newton's method fails, like these kind of things. Okay.
मैम, इसका प्लेटफॉर्म क्या होगा?
वो अभी हम डिस्कस करते हैं ना, वो उसके लिए आपको सारा इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको LMS में मिल जाएगा, ठीक है।
मैम जैसे क्या हुआ था हमारे कुछ टाइम पहले हमारे क्विज होना था LMS पे एक डिफरेंट सब्जेक्ट का, बट वो हो नहीं पाया मैम।
नहीं
तो
वो हम
इस
सब
back
देखकर
failure
उसकी
का
बात नहीं करेंगे, बिकॉज आई एम आल्सो डिस्कसिंग विद लॉट मेनी पीपल ना, इसलिए अभी तक हमने कुछ फाइनल नहीं किया है, बट शायद लिंक डालेंगे, है ना, एंड लिंक विल बी ओपन एट 6 o'clock और इट विल बी क्लोज एट 6:30 समथिंग लाइक दैट, ठीक है।
ओके मैम।
Okay.